For Sound Marching Band. First up for the Silver Sound, Bernice Nicole Alforque. She's walking out tonight with Dad, Elaine, Mom, Bernadette, her sister from another Mr., Christina. Bernice has been accepted to the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, but is also applying to UCF, FSU, and the University of Florida. She plans to study biological sciences on a pre-dental track. Her favorite high school memories have been the awkward tan lines and dehydration from band practice, sleepless sleepovers, Sarah complaining about homework, random injuries, and Mr. Elias surprising me on my birthday. Freshmen doing stupid stuff, and the whole team basically doing stupid stuff. Her shout out to her parents, I love you. You guys are amazing. Happy 27th wedding anniversary today. To her coaches, thank you for the discipline you instilled in me. To Baba Yaga, let's go JV. Next up, Mason Brown. Mason's walking out with Mom and Dad tonight. College plans are as of yet undecided, but hoping to study business. Favorite high school memory has been the band trip to Universal. He'd like to thank you to his brother and his best friend, Ethan. Next up is Tyler Copas. Tyler's walking out tonight with Dad, Jeremy, and his grandmother, Sherry Copas. He'd like to attend Florida Atlantic University and study music education. Favorite high school memory has been the Washington, D.C. 4th of July trip, and he'd like to thank his family for helping him through the years, and to thank everyone in the band for making these last 3 years so special. Next up is Sarah Usech Debreu. Sarah's walking out tonight with Papa and David Usech. Sarah's plans are to attend an out-of-state university where she'd like to study biomedical research. Her favorite high school memories: waking up at 5 a.m. for yoga classes, 16-hour-long competition days, and the rare water breaks. She'd like to send a thank you to her coaches for tolerating her, Go Spicy, and to the announcer for botching her name for the past 4 years. I might have done better tonight. Next up is Kyle Ginter, the front ensemble section leader. Kyle's walking out tonight with Mom Robin and Dad Larry. College choices are undecided, but wants to major in the STEM field. His favorite high school memory has been playing drum cadences on the bongos in the line for the Winnie the Pooh ride at the Magic Kingdom and receiving an ovation. Thank you, shout out to all of the pit for being a second family for the last 4 years. Next up is Jessica Land. Jessica is walking out with her parents, Donna and Jim. Her college choices include Florida State University and the University of Georgia. She would like to major in neuroscience, and her favorite high school memory has been sectionals during band camp, Go Drum Majors. She'd like to send a special shout out to her awesome parents and best friends for making me smile and making my days brighter. Next up is Darren Lorre. Darren is walking out tonight with his mom and his niece and his stepfather. He would like to attend either Florida State, the University of Florida, or UCF, and major in pre-medical or engineering or bioengineering or business, and hopefully be a cardiothoracic surgeon and business owner. He likes playing cadences on the pumpkins at the Winnie the Pooh ride at Epcot. And his shout out is to Mom for your love and support for all the years. I'm here because of you. I am the person I am today You deserve the best of everything, all the world. To my class of 2018, especially in the band, we made it. Yeah. Next up is Emily McNee. Emily is walking out tonight with Mom, Dad, and Grandpa. She would like to attend the Ringling College of Art and Design and study film and photography. Her favorite high school memory was last year at the Orlando competition, when the band was trying to figure out how many pictures of Mike they could fit on the wall. Thank you to all of my friends. Thank you to Mom and Dad who have stayed by my side these 4 years and for always supporting me. Thank you to Grandpa for driving here all the way from Maine just to see me perform. And thank you to my brother Matthew for being loving yet irritating. And finally, thank you to Mr. White for not only being a mentor in music, but a friend you can talk to at any time of need. Next up is our saxophone section leader, Karina Papodianis. Karina is walking out tonight with Mom and Dad. Her college plans include both Florida State and the University of Florida, as well as North Carolina State, where she'd like to study natural resource conservation. Her favorite high school memory has been the trips to Orlando. She'd like to thank her parents and friends for making her senior year so great so far. Next up is Bianca Pulver. Bianca is the lead uniform officer for the band, playing tenor sax and bass clarinet. She's walking out tonight with Mom Patty, Dad Jonathan, and her brother Connor. She'd like to go to the University of Florida and study biological or environmental engineering. Her favorite high school memory, singing songs on the bus with friends, especially Africa by Toto. Her thank you shout out is to her Mom and Dad for driving her everywhere before she got her awesome car, and for being the best parents ever. Also a shout out to the uniform team, to the bass clarinet trio, to Mike, Tiffany, and my band family for making my last 4 years great. Next up is the clarinet section leader, Stefania Pulido. Stefania is walking out tonight with her mom and brother. She plans to attend either Florida State or Florida Atlantic University and study music education. Her favorite memory, that time I dabbed right in Mr. White's face. To her friends that couldn't have survived these last 4 years without you, to the clarinet section, I love you all, and remember that a spiel a day keeps the anti-spielers away. Next up is the trumpet section leader, Jillian Saperstein. Jillian is walking out tonight with her parents, Marcy and Alan, and was surprised to have her sister, Tess, fly home to be here with us for senior night tonight. Her college choice is as yet undecided, but she'd like to study chemical engineering. Her favorite high school memory, the cadence dance that we made up at the homecoming game. And her shout-out thank you goes to her family and all of her friends in the band. To the trumpet section, you're all my little poobahs. Next up is Kimberly Saunders. Kimberly's walking out tonight with Debbie, Neil, and Kristen. Her college choices include Florida State and the University of Miami. She'd like to study to become a pediatric physical therapist. And her favorite memories have been those 8-hour practices with her friends and getting that shorts tan. She'd like to thank her mom and the team for helping her get through the 4 years of high school. Next up is Jasper Scheiber, the band captain. Jasper's walking out tonight with his mom, his dad, and his sister. He'd like to go to a major engineering university on the East Coast and study computer or data science. His favorite high school memory, the band banquet his junior year. He'd like to thank his mom and dad for being so supportive all of these years and for inspiring him, and the current band members for allowing him such a great opportunity, and also to Ian Bruins. Next up is Summer Silverman. Summer's been the mellophone section leader for 3 years and has marched the mellophone all 4 years of high school. She's walking out tonight with her mom and dad. She'd like to go to Tulane University. Summer's favorite memory is puking in Hogwarts on the band trip in 9th grade. She'd like to give a special shout out to her fellow Mellows and Horn Flakes. Also thanks, Mom and Dad, for supporting me in this amazing program. I love you. Next up is Brandon Susser. Brandon's walking out tonight with his dad. He'd like to attend the University of Miami and study at the Frost School of Music. His favorite high school memory, a drum battle against Atlantic High School. He'd like to shout out the Spanish River Drum Line and Pit. Next up for the Silver Sound, Abigail Taylor. Abigail is walking tonight with her mom, her dad, and her brother. She'd like to attend either UF or FSU and study criminology. Her favorite memory is when the band had an amazing show in Orlando, despite the fact that it was pouring rain. And she'd like to thank so much her mom and dad, who have been so super supportive throughout school. Thank you also to her awesome brother, who always shares jokes, and to her friends, who always have her back. And next, Jeffrey Terrell, the baritone section leader. Jeff is walking out tonight with his mom. He'd like to attend Florida Atlantic University or Florida International University and study computer science. His favorite high school memory has been Bus A. Thank you, shout out to Sylvia and the Lake Nona High School Band. Sylvia and the Lake Nona High School Band, and also Sylvia and the Lake Nona High School Band. And Mike. After Jeffrey's individual photo op here, we're going to do a big, check that. We're going to do a big band shot. We're going to get a big photo here of the Silver Sound Band as well as their families. Ladies and gentlemen, how about another round of applause for the graduating class of 2018?
I like it. It keeps my nerves down when I'm busy.